Hello everyone and welcome to NEET Mentor. In this small presentation we will discuss about the cutoff revision. How much cutoff revision we can expect this year with all proper calculation. After the cutoff revision we will see those candidates who are not qualified yet, how they can grab a clinical seat, what are different approaches they can take, and for different branches whether you take clinical in the clinical upper clinical or lower clinical, more demanding or less demanding clinical branches, in the score less than 325, how much budget you should have for yearly tuition fee, and which are the important states where you should target the seat. We will look at the figure for each and every different branches. Okay, so before we start, there are few important things. We have meeting points and offices in different cities, starting from New Delhi, Bangalore, Jaipur, Pune, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bhopal. Okay, so in case you are nearby these areas, in case you are interested for management admission, okay, where your score is low and you are not very sure, then you can meet us at this point. In case you just want to contact us for the counseling uh, in like government colleges or low budget private colleges, then you can contact us. There's no point in meeting at the office. We can deal it at the call level and we can guide you through the process. These are some different packages you can avail. 2999 is a package to get the access to the online portal only, and other packages we will give you dedicated guidance and call support and support on WhatsApp, and these are the services that we provide. This number 9319128677 is not a helpline number, or nowadays we are very much occupied, so it's my sincere request to all of you that please don't call just to ask the queries. Okay, it becomes very difficult to handle that much of queries, so please send us messages. Okay, in case only you are interested to avail our paid services, please do call us and we will explain you how to get the seat, and if it's practical for you to get a seat, then only we will encourage you to take the paid guidance. Otherwise you can take your decision to prepare for the next year. Now comparing with the 2022, this year how the cutoff revision is going to be. Last year the cutoff percentile was 50, and in that we had a score of 275 for general category. Okay, and in general category, and there was cutoff reduction by 25 percentile. So for general category it came up to 25 percentile for, and reserve category 169. So it went up to 201 and 169, that you can see in the green background, 201 169. What about this year? This year if the cutoff is brought down up to 20 by 25 percentile, then you can expect 208, okay, as the qualifying marks after cutoff revision for general, and 171 for reserve category candidates. Okay, so there is a high chance that likely as last year the cutoff region will be up to 25 percentile. There are many factors depending on the number of seats left after all India round 2. After all India round 2, not a state round 2. In 2021 they did it after state round 2. So the candidate who qualified, they were eligible for all India mop-up round and state mop-up round. But in 2022 they allowed the candidate to do the registration from state round 2. So many candidates could get the opportunity to take the seats. Okay, ultimately the purpose of cutoff revision is giving the opportunity to more candidates, so that at least those seats which has having very high tuition fee attached, those seats can be taken by candidates who have the affordability limit of the tuition fee. So they will revise after all India round 2 result. So probably in the first week of September will be the date where they will do the cutoff revision, and based on the allotment process, how the candidates are eager to take the seat and how many seats are expected to remain vacant, based on all those calculations they do the cutoff revision. In case the cutoff revision is done by 20 percentile, then you can see the figure 225 for general category and 190 for reserve category. Why I'm saying that more cutoff revision expected this year? Because candidates have got so much of time between the result and the counseling date. So many candidates who were just intern and they didn't put full effort in the preparation and got some mediocre rank, they would go for preparation. So more number of seats will remain vacant. Okay, candidates who do not have enough budget, they will go for preparation to improve their rank so that they can get a seat in. These all things I am telling you, not just based on idea, but based on the survey that we conducted. Now coming to the point, how you can get the seat in case your score is low. So everybody is looking to get the seat in general medicine, radio diagnosis, dermatology, pediatrics, female candidates in gynecology, orthopedics. Okay, and why you should not want? Because it's your life. Okay, you have to set your career, and if you are ready to invest that much in the initial phase of your career, you can do recovery, because the earning opportunities will be more in the upper clinical branches. That's why they are called upper clinical. There is more demand, so the demand will keep on changing, but you have the right to ask for the seat in the your desired branches. So what are the hurdles? First hurdle is you got low score. So based on the merit based counseling, you won't be able to get the seat in the government colleges, or if you are able to get the seat in then you will get in diploma. So in case you don't have budget, then you must go for diploma or go for the preparation for another year, because there is NEET PG going to be conducted in the next year also, and probably in 2025 as well. Okay, so there is no risk of changing the exam pattern, so you can improve your score. Second thing, if you are not able to improve a score, you are not confident, then what you can do, you can approach the NRI seats and management seats. What does it mean by NRI seats? You don't need to be NRI candidate. Okay, you can get a sponsorship from your relatives. Okay, the norms and the criteria for NRI sponsorship is different for a state level counseling and MCC level counseling. Okay, so based on the norms and the brochure that gets published, even though you are not qualified, you have to read the brochure clearly so that you understand the rules. Okay, and accordingly you decide that how to get the NRA sponsorship. In case you don't have the you are not able to get the NRA sponsorship, then what options you have? Some states will have very high tuition fee, and in those states, if you compete to get the seat, then you can get the seat without NRA sponsors, like Rajasthan and Maharashtra. If you are from Maharashtra, you can go for Maharashtra institutional quota. You can go for Karnataka Q quota. Okay, there are such seats. Okay, so these are the two different ways to get uh, your your dream branch in low score. But you must have the good budget. Otherwise, it won't work out. Either you have good score or good budget, because it has many seats which is tied with so much of high tuition fee. Looking at the demand and the opportunities for radio diagnosis, general medicine, gynae, pediatrics, orthopedics, and dermatology. These are like branches where the demand is higher. Okay, and if you have a score less than 325, okay, first I'll tell you what should be your budget for the yearly tuition fee. If you want to go for radio diagnosis, you keep budget more than 60 per year. Okay, and you need to keep the arrangement done beforehand, so that when it comes to the timing to pay the tuition fee, you should have the arrangement, because they don't provide so much of time. Even you are looking to get a loan, the first year it will be difficult to pay the tuition fee through loan, because the processing of loan itself takes time. But from second year and third year, if you have the documents up for the mortgage, you can get the loan and tuition fee can be paid. But for the first year, you need to arrange the amount for the tuition fee. For dermatology also, the budget will go more than 60 per year. For medicine, it can be 50 to 55. For obs and gynae, it can be 50 plus, and for pediatrics and orthopedics, 45 plus. Now let me tell you how to get the seat. even you have the budget, but how to get the seat? What are the different state? If you are not going for NRI seats, then you go for Rajasthan. Rajasthan state doesn't have NRI seats. It has a general management seat where candidates from any state is eligible and the registration form is available. So in case your score is low and you are still eligible, then you can fill the Rajasthan state application form. You can go for Maharashtra institutional quota only if you are from Maharashtra, okay, or you have done the studies from Maharashtra MBBS. Karnataka, you can go for Q quota seat where the fee is equivalent to NRI seats, and you can easily get the seat in, but the tuition fee will be really high there. And in case of deemed universities, some institutes are keeping the tuition fee very high, okay, particularly in Santosh Medical College, Ghaziabad, and other colleges like in Pondicherry, Sri Sathya Sai Lakshmi Narayana Medical College, Balaji, Adupadai Vidu, okay, MGM. So in these colleges, you can go for management seat, okay. In Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, there are two types of seats. In CAT C, there is NRI seats and institutional quota seat. So the seats will coming on the rotation basis, okay. So these are the options available to you in case you don't have NRI option available with you. But in case you are able to arrange the NRI option, okay, then you can go for Karnataka state, West Bengal, Bihar state, Madhya Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh registration is closed already. You can go for Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, these states, okay. But I'm giving you options of many states, but do you require really to go for all these states? You have to filter out 2-3 options in terms of states, okay, and wisely, so that in one state if you don't get the seat, in other state you will have the option. If you don't get the seat in 2 states, then in third state you will get the option, because you just don't need to register, you have to pay the security deposit also, okay. And if you happen to get the seat in 2 or more than 2 states, then you will lose the security deposit, okay. But calculatively, if you are doubtful about getting seat, then you can take a risk of losing 2 lakhs as well. In Himachal Pradesh, the security deposit is 5 lakhs, but the tuition fee is less. That's why the cutoff is not that much low. Talking about general surgery, respiratory medicine, psychiatry, opthal, ENT, anesthesia, okay, where the demand is a little lesser compared to previous set of branches that we discussed. I'll tell you how much budget you should keep, and there are very important states where you can get the seat just in management quota and in low budget as well. So for surgery, if you have budget between 20 to 40 lakhs, you can get the seat. And how to get the seat, which are the different colleges, what are the hidden fees, stipend, how good are those colleges. For these details, I can't tell you in the video because it will be very lengthy. You can ask us and you can avail our paid guidance, okay. So in case you are ready to invest so much of amount, you must have a guide who is very much experienced, who had done the many admissions in low budget, okay. So on the same principle, okay, the guide or the counselor can help you, and we are one of them. In respiratory medicine also, between 20 to 35 you can get the seat. In psychiatry medicine, 22 to 35. In opthal, 22 to 40. For ENT, 20 to 27. Anesthesia, 12 lakhs to 25 lakhs, okay, per year tuition fee. And which are the different states? Again, it will come to the same states: Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka, West Bengal, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, NRI seats, deemed universities, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, and Pondicherry, okay. In some states, in very low tuition fee, as I mentioned, for anesthesia up to 12 lakhs, okay, there are few colleges where the tuition fee is different for different branches, okay. And if you don't know, then you will be assuming that, okay, like in Uttar Pradesh also, as people know, like tuition fees around 20 lakhs, 22 lakhs, but for some of the branches it's less than that, 14 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 16 lakhs, like that, okay. So you have to hit those target I need to know like actually how much is the fee this year, because it may change every year. The tuition fee is not published for Uttar Pradesh, it is published for Bihar state and deemed universities, and for Madhya Pradesh also is awaited. Haryana also not published. And new entries, one more important point, new entries, new PG colleges in Haryana, Bihar, and other states, that we have to see closely, because in new colleges less competition will be there. So in case your score is low, so you have to target those areas where the competition is less. Another benefit, in case you come from minority background, like you come from Muslim minority background, Sikh minority, Jain minority, then some private colleges where you will get plenty of advantage in getting the seat, and even you don't need to look for the NRI options. In the mediocre budget, you can get the upper clinical, top clinical dream branches. Okay, so you have to take benefit of all these factors. Okay, and if you are able to do it, then fine. Otherwise, if you are investing like 20 lakhs, 50 lakhs per year, then you must have a proper guide, and that investor will also work out. Because a small information just as long as one sentence, okay, if you don't know that information, that can cost you 1 year. We have seen that, because some of the registrations may not be applicable for the later part, and if you want to keep that option as a backup and you haven't registered on the time, then you won't be able to register. Seats will be available, you can see the seat matrix, but there is no way you can get that seat. Okay, so we have to do have to take decision clear cut. The analysis and the approach should be very clear, and you must not change it, because if you keep on changing, there is no approach you will be confident on. So you should be very sure like where you want to register and where you should register, what is the tuition fee and how much you can go up to, which are the probable colleges that you can get, and in which round you can get, and how much chance to get that. Okay, if you have clarity on these things, then definitely you can get a confirmed seat through the counseling. Otherwise, you will be in dilemma, you can't prepare. Since you are doing counseling, you have hope to get the seat from counseling, you won't be able to prepare, and ultimately next year or so you may end up with the similar score, or even little improvement, or like a poorer score than last year. So you have to take the call, because otherwise you will get into the endless loop, or you have to live with your least preferred backup option. Okay, so these things are very important. Hope this video was useful. If so, please share with others and do like the video. Thanks for watching.